What do you do when you've got a boss that wants all the credit? Well, this is a great starting point for an answer, is real obvious, which is I give the boss all the credit. So if Leif is my boss and we do a project and his boss comes down and says, "Hey, great job, everybody," and I kind of stick my chest up and raise my head up a little bit and think, I want to get the head nod from the boss right now, and instead Leif steps in front of me and says, "Well, we worked hard on this, sir. We're glad we were able to get it done for you." And his boss doesn't even look at me. So what should I do? Should I be mad? No, I should be happy. Made my boss look good. But what's interesting about this is this answer doesn't only apply to your boss. This applies to everybody, up, down, the chain of command, your peers. It doesn't matter. If Leif is working for me and he wants all the credit, I'm going to give it to him. If Leif is my peer and we're working together and he wants all the credit, I'm going to give it to him. I don't care. I don't care about getting the credit for what's happening. What I care is that we get the job done. And by the way, the more credit I give to Leif, the happier Leif is. That's great. Now we have a better relationship. Now we can do more together as a team. So don't worry about credit. Don't worry about who gets the recognition from up the chain of command. Do your job, work hard, and in the long run, you're going to do just fine.
And I think it's that long run piece you got to be focused on. Think strategically instead of tactically. If you're thinking about, I need the credit so that I get this promotion or I get this opportunity, all that's doing is it's feeding your ego, and it's a very tactical view. You need to be thinking strategically about how are you building up leadership capital with your team long term. And when you're doing the work, when you're actually making things happen, people know. Everybody in your team knows. They know who's doing the work. And eventually, you particularly when you have a reputation. Think about this. Do you want to have a reputation of someone who seeks all the credit? Or do you want to have a reputation of someone who gives all the credit to others around them, doesn't care for any credit for themselves, doesn't look out for themselves, but simply looks out for the team first and the mission first? That's the kind of person you want to be, and that's the person that strategically is going to win in the long run.